Hello people of the internet, welcome to episode 38 of Paint to Life, the YouTube channel where we take tiny plastic miniatures, throw some acrylic paint on them, and breathe life into them with storytelling so you might learn something new on the subject or find something fun to paint along with at home. As you can see, it's the beginning of our holiday themed episodes, so I've customized a special miniature for that very purpose tonight, and we're going to hear the story of the Kraken that I've picked as the winner of our contest. Did you know that I turned 40 this week? Great year for a milestone birthday. What can you possibly get me for my birthday? Well, since you asked, and seeing as the majority of my weekly viewers still aren't subscribers, you can subscribe to my channel. And if you've already subscribed, you can still get me a gift by making someone else subscribe. Go ahead. I'll wait. I'm 40-year-old GM Atank. Let's get painting. Alright, so last week we painted a Pathfinder Battle Starspawn of Cthulhu. It was a great episode, powerful voice acting, wonderful. If you missed it, you can check it out with the link here or at the end of the video if your browser supports it. But truly, if you missed it, you have to check it out. It's the law or something. Okay, my friends, subscribers, stalking ex-girlfriends, as I said earlier, we're going to be painting a customized miniature tonight. It's going to start out as a Nolzur's Marvelous Miniature Frost Giant. Now, when I first painted Fred the Frost Giant originally, prior to my Paint to Life days, I thought he had a cool Santa Claus vibe, so I went with it. This is the drawing that I made to give myself guidance for this particular project. So firstly, I had to cut away his fierce-looking axes, because that's not really our jam tonight. I had to make some customizations using sculpting materials like green stuff and Sculpey to his axe turning into a candy cane, Rudolphy kind of nose, and a bag on his base. I'm aiming for lots of vibrant Christmas colors, which is extremely liberating to do for me. If you follow the channel, you know I typically follow the Monsters Manual, so it's very natural looking without having much fun with colors, and I wasn't sure if it was going to look good or not. Ultimately, when he was finished, I was extremely happy. I might even drill a hole through his head and turn him into a Christmas tree ornament, or at the very least leave him on the mantle above my fireplace. Well, it was the day after Christmas, and Santa had just returned to the North Pole after a hard day and night of spreading peace, joy, and of course presents to the deserving around the world. He put his reindeer in the barn, gave some of the extra cookies he took from your house to his worker elves, and prepared to head inside where Mrs. Claus was going to give him a nice foot massage, well deserved. But first he stopped at a cave that had an iron portcullis coming down from the ceiling, blocking off the entrance. He took a key from a red ribbon tied around his neck and turned it into a keyhole. The portcullis began to raise, and a rumbling was heard inside the mountain. A hulking giant shifted into view, and Santa threw his empty sack cheerfully towards the creature. Ho ho ho! Krush! Oh, Krush! It's your time, little brother! Go forth and get us ready for next year! Bursting from the entrance of the cave is a giant humanoid standing over 20 feet tall, clad in white furs and dwarfing his older brother, Kringle. The giant cracks its massive neck and back with a stretch and barks, "Oh, oh, oh." You guys know what this is, right? Really? You guys don't know about Kringle? Really? 'Twas the day after Christmas and Santa did wave? You guys didn't? Oh, man. All right. For those of you who didn't grow up in my house, let me read you the poem. 'Twas the day after Christmas and Santa did wave to his younger brother Krush, awake in his cave. From out of that cave the creature did run, just a year till next Christmas, and there was much to be done. First to the reindeer fields to cull the weak and sick, eat some reindeer stew, then craft some hide armor so slick. Full-bellied and dressed he went to the elves, made a candy cane mallet from the frame of their shelves. So what to do first, the trickster Claus mused. Snatched some holiday phone scammers, their dire pleas refused. Delivering these crooks to justice was jolly good fun. While it took months to find them all, that job was well done. Next on his list of his own brand of cheer was to shame all those people who leave lights up all year. This took a while as the guilty were vast, but this heinous crime will no doubt be their last. He found store owners playing carols from November 1st, tied them to chairs, looped Band-Aid in reverse. People who decorated too early with pride will find those decorations gone, replaced with a reindeer hide. Parking spot fights fought in malls with dismay are settled by double parking the offender with his sleigh. Now listener, if you are guilty of any Christmas crime, Krush Kringle will come for you. It's just a matter of time. And when he returned exhausted to rest, his brother Santa asked him about his great quest. Did you find her, my brother? The one each year you pursue? Maybe next year, he answers. All I want for Christmas is you. Ah. So, what did you think of our festive themed Krush Kringle? Here he is for above the fireplace. I mean, the shelf. And now,
Release the Kraken! Release the Kraken!
I received over 25 entries, and almost all of them would have made a great paint-to-life episode in themselves. There was a Kraken pirate, a sect of Kraken worshipping cultists, a Kraken extorting services from a lighthouse keeper, there was a misunderstood Kraken who desired to be an artist, there was a Kraken taking on the form of sailors. The list goes on and on. A creative team over at Dragon's Tale Tellers even wrote and narrated a video of their submission, which you can find here and also in the description below. With that said, however, of all the entries, there can be only one winner. So now, allow me to share with you my telling of the story of Tyrannin.
To a Kraken, a suitable lair with vast territories of influence throughout the depths with which they may freely roam is a staple. For Tyrannin, known by many as the Wandering Horror, such things exist only as memories and dreams. Centuries ago, a meteoric cataclysm smashed the surface of Tyrannin's homeworld. This caused it to become so deeply cratered and pockmarked that the vast seas drained into fissures and left the planet's surface a single broad continent of land dotted by small but immeasurably deep lakes and channels. A few managed to survive this ancient cataclysm by hiding in the aquatic depths as the surface shook and changed, Tyrannin being the chiefest of those. Upon depleting much of the ecosystem in her deep pool-like prison, Tyrannin emerged from the depths and was forced to roam to survive, slowly lumbering her mass across the dry, rocky earth, moving from lake to distant lake by above ground or occasionally through dark underground waterways. The presence of a Kraken can rarely be missed, and Tyrannin has taken some pleasure in accumulating an influential following of the surviving tribes of surface dwellers, for only those who swear subservience to her will find their bodies of essential water and homes undestroyed and untainted with her passing. You see, only Tyrannin remembers the world where sea and ocean separated the landmass, and dreams with longing of restoring the world with vast expanses of water. She orders her patrons on senseless, impractical quests to retrieve knowledge and relics of antiquity. To them, she appears mad, though very few of her followers know her true intentions. Unnoticed to most, the lakes of the world are still draining, forever evaporating into oblivion in the planet's core. The Wandering Horror has long had designs to communicate with the Princess of Elemental Water, Ol Hydra, and master the magic needed to open a portal to her realm, unleashing an immense, endless torrent of water to usher in the world of open waters once again. Success would destroy the cities and kingdoms of all current surface dwellers, But with short-lived mortals, Tyrannin believes her best strategy is slow and steady to achieving her goals, as few have the vision to piece together a plot spanning centuries or millennia. And so, in the meantime, Tyrannin wanders, scheming and sowing fear and fervor both above and below.
So that was that. Congratulations to Lucas Fisk for his winning submission. I'll be in touch with you via email to get this shipped out to you so you'll have it before Christmas. Thank you very much again from all of you for your submissions. I had a lot of fun with this contest, and a big thank you to our friendly local gaming store in St. Catharines here, Phoenix Rising, again, for donating this gift for the giveaway. Speaking of Phoenix Rising, next Saturday, December 12th, we'll be having another themed painting event there, and I've been invited to join again. So if you're in the St. Catharines, Ontario region and want to head down to Phoenix Rising at around 12:30 on Saturday, December 12th, you can catch me painting and see a Paint to Life episode in the making, or just come down and have a visit, see some of these guys from the shelf in person, and make sure you bring your mask. And if you're too far away to join us, that's too bad, but make sure you support your friendly local gaming store. Head on down, grab some paints and some brushes and some miniatures. You can paint along with us. The video that runs up here during the episode can be seen on Tuesday with commentary to see kind of how I did the things that I did. That's all I have for you guys tonight. We'll see you next week. I'm GM Atank. Wash your hands, people.